Jasmine, and I am back today with another nursing video. So if you follow my vlogs, then you know late December, early January, I actually quit my first nursing job. Well, I didn't really quit. Well, I quit. How can I put this? So I gave my 2 weeks notice to my first nursing job, and I went to another hospital. However, my director asked for me to stay pool/PRN, and I accepted the position, and I'm still there. I'm supposed to be there twice a month, but sometimes I'm only there once a month. It just depends on how my schedule is and what their needs are. But I started a new hospital and a new position, so I wanted to update you guys on the new job since I've been there for about 5 months. So if you're interested, keep watching. The new position that I got, I am called a systems resource pool nurse. So if you guys are wondering what that is, it is basically I work for a hospital which has about 5 to 6 hospitals in this local area, and I basically am resourced to all the hospitals. So that means one day I can be at one hospital, the next day I can be at the next hospital, and the next week I can be at a totally different hospital. But I only do the ICU. I made that very clear when I accepted the position. I am an ICU nurse, even though I don't like to put myself in a bubble, and eventually if I want to venture out and explore other units, I have that opportunity to do so. At one point I was considering doing the ED, but it's too chaotic, and I am definitely a type A personality, and I like things to be structured, and I like things to go kind of in a system. And in the ED, it is definitely not like that. So I am right now very comfortable with being an ICU nurse, and I enjoy it, and I love it so much. So basically, I am resourced to any hospital that needs me. Any ICU within this hospital system, it's like a system. When they need me, I fill that position so that no unit is understaffed. And it is very nice to be able to go into a unit and people appreciate you being there to help, so that way they're not short-staffed or understaffed. This hospital utilizes travel nurses, agency nurses, and then me, who is a system resource nurse. So that way they are not understaffed, so that way it is always the correct nurse to patient ratio. I really do enjoy it because I don't feel like I am stuck in one unit or stuck in one hospital. I like the fact that I can travel around and that I am actually there to help, and people realize that. So I don't get caught up in unit politics, in the unit cliques, or in, you know, this person doesn't like this person doesn't like to work with this person. I'm just there to help do my job, and then I'm gone. So I really do enjoy it. You definitely have to be flexible, and you definitely have to be outgoing and willing to like speak up when you need help, or if you don't know something, be very open to asking for someone else's opinion. And you definitely have to be strong-willed as far as going in and being confident in what you do and knowing how to do your job. So it is like, I love this position. The days that I pick to work, those are the only days I work. So no one else does my schedule. No one tells me you need to work this day. That was one of my biggest problems with my previous job, was that I was missing a lot of holidays and a lot of sports events with my kids, or I remember I had to beg somebody to come in an hour early so that way I can make my son's first band recital, just because I was not able to pick and choose the days I want to work. So it is a self-schedule at my old job, but it's more like a wish list. So if we are understaffed one day, they might move one of the days you pick to work to that day, because that day is super, super understaffed and they just need an extra body there. So that was one of my biggest complaints with my previous job. And I definitely did not enjoy that part of it, because if you guys know anything about me, I'm very involved in my kids' lives. I'm very involved in their sports and in their schoolwork and everything that is centered around my kids. Like, my kids are my life. So I don't like for my job to interfere with me ultimately being a mom, because being a wife and being a mom is definitely number one to me. And I feel like I can always find another job. I can't get back time that I miss with my kids. So this job, the days that I want to work are the days that I work. Now, if I want to pick up any extra shifts in between, I definitely can do that. And I also get paid double, which is a bonus. One of the things about my new job is the amount of resources that we have in the ICU is ridiculous. So I know, as crazy as this sounds, we always have supplies. Like, I have not went to look for something that I couldn't find. So supplies is always in abundance. We have aides, which my old job no longer has. We have a pharmacist that is on the floor. We have intensivists, which we have intensivists at my old job as well. And we also have nurse practitioners, which I think is freaking fantastic. So we also have an RT that is directly for our floor. They don't go and do treatments on other units. So the amount of assistance that we have is amazing. And also, I enjoy the fact that I get to choose which patients that I want, instead of coming in and saying, here, these are your patients. Because sometimes that can be a good thing or a bad thing, when someone else chooses which patients you have, because you can get stuck with two super critical patients, or you can get stuck with two downgrades. So that means you are transferring both of your patients out, and then you're getting two critical patients. So sometimes it is a lose-lose situation, but I like the fact that I can choose which patients I want. So if I want a critical patient and a stable patient, I can do that. If I want two critical patients, I can do that. If I want two stable patients, I can do that. So I like having the opportunity to choose which patients I want. One of the downfalls, though, is that when you choose your patient, you have to go through like this actual like full-blown report. So sometimes I don't get out of work until like 7:38, which sucks. But I am really, really enjoying my new job. I'm so happy that I was able to find this job, and that it has allowed me to work as well as be present with my kids, go to school, and try to do YouTube all at the same time. If you have the chance to go pull or PRN, definitely do so. I now have 2 jobs. I am enjoying my schedule. I'm enjoying my work schedule, and I'm finally enjoying nursing. I feel like this is how it is supposed to be, and I feel like this is how I'm supposed to feel, instead of literally hating my life and hating my job. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave it below in the comment box. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Follow me on this crazy nursing journey of mine, as well as follow me on Snapchat and IG. And until the next video, I'll talk to all of you huns later. Bye.